Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Super happy Friday. This Friday is the best Friday, maybe of the whole year of pigeon auction season at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Why? Because, well, what we're going to do tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Northern Pacific Time is we're going to pour ourselves a nice little beer, just a small one. We're going to drink it. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to taste the flavors of years of perfecting a craft. Goes into the great Belgian beers. Years go into those beers to perfect it, to hit your taste buds. And well, we can't swear because why? Swearing is not good, but it rocks your taste buds. But tonight isn't about great tasting beer, is it? Well, it could be. For those of you who are looking at improving your breeding program by 1,000,000%, tonight is the night to make that beer, to pour it for yourself, to have that little sip. Enjoy it. And remember, are you going to remember this? We'll see. Those who win the bids will remember this. You're going to add 120 years of Belgian history of ass-kicking, domination, not only in national, provincial, club wins, but in the world of one-off racing wins. Philip and Nicolas Norman. That's who we're talking about tonight. And you only got 8 shots at this one. And by the way, all the bids are in Canadian dollars. That's right. All the bids are in Canadian dollars. You don't have to pay U.S. prices for you Americans. You're going to get the discount tonight. So, let's talk references before we look at pigeons. And tonight, we're not going to show the pigeons. No. Forget the pigeons. I got them out in the show cage. What are we looking at? Pigeons here? You want reference. You want reference that says these damn pigeons are better than anything that you have in your loft. Well, I can give you one reference. And could you imagine if the other people out there would sing and dance as loud as this reference would? And the reference ain't me, because I knew these birds were damn good. I knew they were so good. It took me 5 seasons to get them here. 5 seasons. 5 times I knocked. Few times I got no's. I got maybes. And now, season 5, yes, they're here. And they didn't disappoint. They let me go into the candy shop with them. We hand-selected 8 of the supers. They're out of their very best. But who am I talking about a reference for these Normans? How good are these Norman pigeons? How good are they? How good are they? Well, there's a reference right there. Brown shitty writing. Who puts references on brown paper? Well, I'm going to read you the first little bit of these references. Red Monkey, first Victoria Falls, $200K. Hildebeest, second place at the Hoosier, $175,000. Mike has a very good one, $100K. Plus she grandsired $500,000 in winners. Jaws 1, second place Victoria Falls, $100K. Pirate, Crooked River, $62K. Thriller, Southern Belle, $53,000. All from one outstanding cockbird. And all it takes in this world is one. Who's the one and only? There he is there. Wolverine. You see him on the screen. You heard about him. You heard about this great legend of Wolverine. Mike Gannis, GFL, Gannis Family Lofts. Mike Gannis. You hear the name. You hear the name. But you want to know who bred that fantastic pigeon? He was bought at the Norman's Loft off the race team as a yearling cock. He was purchased by Mike Gannis. He was brought to America. He was bred. And every result you just heard me read, he was the super father. So, the best reference that I can give you all is the one and only Mike Gannis. Hell, I've been out to dinner with him. I've hugged him, almost held hands. I even bought the odd bird off of him. I can't lie. So, guys, I can't get a better reference than Mike Gannis from Indiana, who knows where the best pigeons are found. And you know what, guys? When you add one pigeon for 2,000 euros into your loft, and he produces you well over $2 million in victories from children and grandchildren, all I can say to this, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, we bring the best of the best of the best in. And that's what you have here again this evening. That, my friends, is what you've earned here this evening. And what do I mean? You've earned it. Well, it's quite simple. This is how you've earned it. You're on our site. You watch what we do. You see it. Now, follow the bouncing ball. Called up Mike. I said, Mike. Oh, hey, Mike. I called him. I'm not going to lie. I called him a few years ago. Mike. Oh, hey. Mike. Yeah, I got to get one right off of Wolverine. That was like, I don't know, 6 years ago. 15,000 US for direct. Why so much? So damn good, that's why. Produce. And guys, this isn't an advert for Mike Gannis, but we just wanted you to know that damn pigeon Wolverine that Mike bought for 2,000 euros, look what it did. But where did he go? He went to the lofts of the Normans, guys. And there's nothing wrong with that, is there? All you got to do is, like Philip says, just say thank you. Give us a little credit where credit is due. So I am going to ask all the people that buy these pigeons, if you happen to get the next Wolverine, real good shot here, real good shot. All you got to do is call them up and say thank you. And you know what? Go on down to their place. You're going to have a beer or two with them. You don't have to. You're just going to enjoy it and try the jam. Very, very good. But anyways, guys, enough about that, right? That's the best reference you can get. If you're not happy with these lots, I'll buy them back for 5 times what you paid for them. That's how confident I am in these pigeons. They've got everything in them to produce winners for you. They got 121 years of pigeon racing history in their blood. What have they done? They've won Barcelona, the Golden Wing. They won the Euro Diamond. They won, I believe, 30 national races. Club, provincial, out the wazoo. They won the South African $1 million race on a super tough day. And after that day, why did Mike Gannis go to the Normans? Why? Because he wanted the best. He wanted to add the best. Do you want to add the best? Do you? If you do, it's quite simple. Right here, these 8 lots are going to do it for you. All bids are in Canadian dollars. Guys, Americans, this one's for the Americans. This is a deal of a lifetime, and I'm going to tell you why. 1,000 Canadian dollars is equivalent to around 725 to 750 US dollars. Where do you buy pigeons and get a coupon? Nowhere else. Guys, the pigeons are all here. They're all in North America. You buy this week, you get them next week. That's right. You get them next week. After this weekend, you get them. That's when you get them. So Americans, this one's for you. You want to go to these races in America. You want to go to the Pattayas, the Victoria Falls, the new $1 million race. You want the magic pigeons? You want the Norman pigeons. They live in the wrong part of Belgium against the wind. They got to win when the days are hard, when the days are tough. And by the way, that's when they show up. Oh, and wait a minute. In most of these one-off races, it don't matter how big it is. They all run like a cow track. They don't train them enough. And they always throw them away on the final races, on those days when there's only the handfuls that come home. And these are the pigeons you want because they've learned how to dig and dig and dig for 121 years of digging the same way. They could move in Belgium to a better spot, but they said it would lower the quality of our pigeons. We love our pigeons to work on the hardest days, dig the deepest. That's what these pigeons do. So, I could go through these lots. They're all over there. Would you like to see them? You tell me. Do you want to see them? Do you need to see them? That's a question. You tell me what your answer is. I know this right now. This is one of the greatest group of pigeons ever to come to Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. The years of winning that is in this loft is second to none. They did it in one loft. They did it in their own area. They've done it for hundreds of people. Les Gerard wants to see them. Les, I know what you're going to say, baby. These birds are crazy priced. Right now, every pigeon is free. Want me to tell you how I know? Because trust me, I know. But for Les, this one's for you. Lot number one, when you ask Nicolas and Philip Norman, lot number one, Sun Legendary Florian. All pigeons are built the way God intended these pigeons to be built. Perfect. Your lot number one. Lot number two. This is maybe my greatest selection in the sale that I thought. Sun Magic Yvonne. Yes. His father is the Blue Grizzle Cock, world ace, extreme long distance. And you can ask the Normans, what does Mike like to add to his one loft grit and horsepower, extreme long distance pigeons? This is a direct son of Magic Yvonne. The father of this pigeon is 100,000 euros. 100,000 euros. There it is. Lot number two. You can't go wrong with him. He's got all the DNA to do it for you. Lot number three. Sun look-alike Florian. What a beauty. Oh boy. Number three. Again, the Florian bloodlines. I'm not going to get into and read everything on these pigeons because it's all been there for a week. You guys know these are the heavy-hitting pigeons. Lot number four. Daughter look-alike Florian. Only when there's 80 birds in two sections can we go and hand select through them with no pedigrees and pick out a pair of nestmates. We like a type. We want you guys to be happy. This hen is not a 10. She's not an 11, and she's not a 12. She's a 13 out of 10. She's so damn nice. Lot number five, Sun Queen 33. What a super this is. Absolutely gorgeous cock. Then we've got lot number six, Sun Queen 33 again. Fun fact, how could we go through that loft and pick out two sets of nestmates? Like Nicholas says, don't let Ryan in your loft. He will pick the good ones out without pedigrees. Lot number seven, Sun Orgasm. Hey, take a look. Perfection. Take a look at results, results, results. Look at them. Look at them. That's all I got to say on that one. Still on the race team, the father. Going to fly again this year. Ace pigeon as well. Lot number eight, Sun President Florian. Look at this. Man, I can see why Mike Gannis went to the armpit of Belgium, to the corner of Belgium. Look at this pigeon. Holy jeez. That's all I got to say on that, folks. If you ask me what Nicholas's pick was, he's going to tell you to take this one. Then he's going to say equal this one, equal this one, equal, 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 and equal. Guys, they love them all. They stand behind their pigeons. It's hand selected. They wanted you guys to have the very best from their loft. Never before has anyone been allowed of an auction site to go into their loft and hand select along with them. Nobody. But the Normans, they like us here at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We did it together. We did it together, and we took our time. We had some drinks. We handled those pigeons. We selected. We talked. We selected. Birds we didn't like went out the window for a loft fly. These were all late breds for this year's racing team. There was no pedigrees looked at the start. We only looked at them at the end. They were all picked on selection in the hands, and then we had to make sure that the pedigrees were as good. And they were. You can ask Frank Eichhorn. He was here on the weekend handling every pigeon. He was mind blown. So, if you want a little bit of extra good luck, well, that's not the right way to look at it. 120 years, 121 years, that's not luck, eh? That's perfecting a craft. Kind of like these great Belgian beers. I don't drink beer. I think it's like, what do they call it? Piss water. But when you go to Belgium and you taste the craftsmanship in the years, in the science they put behind the love and the feeling of creating these beers, it becomes something enjoyable to drink. You can taste it in it. And guys, these pigeons are like that. Could you imagine, for another joke, folks, could you imagine if you won close to $2 million with a pigeon? One pigeon that you bought, you won $2 million in money from the children and the grandchildren. You won that. And all you ever did was go there one time and buy one pigeon. Guys, I hate to say it. Some of us are smart. And some of us are stupid. You tell me, who can't see the forest through the trees. You won $2 million and you bought one pigeon. Hey guys, there you have it. What a super selection. Philip and Nicholas Norman, I want to thank you for allowing us, Feathers Elite, to come to your home, to select the pigeons, to hang out a few times, have some dinners, have some drinks, and enjoy the sport of pigeon racing and enjoy the Belgium lifestyle and the world there and discuss. It's always so much fun. We get there and it always ends early or late into the early morning. Start to finish, you guys have been a pleasure to work with. Many years, Feathers Elite and the Normans will work together. Easy going. They're passionate, they care, and guys, all they want you to do is say thank you. And to be quite honest, put it down. Put it down in the pedigree where you got the bird. That's all they're looking for. They don't care about money. They care about people winning. And that's really all it comes down to. So it's okay tonight to spend a little bit of money on these super pigeons. Wouldn't it be something in this 8 right here? There's another Wolverine. Do I think it could be? Absolutely 100%. Because all these pigeons were picked the right way. They were picked to kick ass for whoever gets them. So, Philip and Nicholas Norman, I'm going to finish this beer off. Tonight at 7 p.m., this auction will close. All bids are in Canadian dollars. If you want a phone bid, you let me know. You know my number, 416-990-0187. And congratulations to the people who bought these pigeons. You're getting Belgium history that was winning 121 years ago and still winning today. And Judy, if you're on, fuck, these are nice pigeons. The Normans, I'm Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Thanks for flying with me, guys. Good luck. And remember, open your eyes. It's all right there in front of you. Guys, have a good evening. Bye for now.